gonna be working on this acorn. It was one a friend threw away, and I told her, I said, wait a minute, maybe I can make it new again. So, what I'm gonna be trying to do today is make this acorn new again. And I have started the bottom of it. I have painted that white. And now I'm starting on the head of it, which I will be painting it gray. So I've told you about taking something old, recycle, make it new again, and that's what I'm about to do with this acorn. Hello, Patty. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'm just taking this old acorn and I'm going to make it new again and place it somewhere in my outdoor area. So I've painted the bottom of this white and I'm going to paint the top of it gray. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I do have another, she had thrown away a beautiful lantern, and it also, I will be making it new again. It's a large lantern, so what I'll do is take all glass out of it, spray paint it, and make it new again. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started back on this acorn here. And get it painted, and I'll let it dry, and then what I'll do is go back and put an additional coat on it. But I looked at it and I said, no, I really like the way it looks. So instead of you throwing it away, I think I'm going to make it new again. I missed your walk this morning, Miss Patty. I was up, but I was doing another video, so I didn't get to walk with you this morning. But thank you for coming in. And before you throw away something like this, you should always consider maybe it's not a throwaway. Maybe it can be renewed. It's a nice item, and I just did not think it was ready to be thrown away yet. Now, there are places in it that I will have to go in and do some caulk. So I will have to do that on some of the places in it. I didn't get to see what you said, Miss Patty, and I do not have my iPad over here because I thought about making it closed chat since I was trying to do this, and when you're painting, you know it's hard to actually see what's going on. But what I'm gonna do is go over here and get out my iPad. And as you can see how this is coming along, it's really going to be a nice decor item for the outdoor area. Let me get my iPad because I'm going to, so I can see the chat. No, we can't. That is, it's actually hard to try to keep up when you are working here and trying to do an item. Yes, Patty, I really need to start walking. I have started working on my diet. I've cut out all sweets and I've also cut out all sodas. I only drink water now. So I used to walk all the time, but once I stopped, it was so hard to get back. But I'm going to get back on it. You have inspired me to get back started again. I've got to. Because when I walk, I feel better. Like I said, sometimes on these pieces, you will find like little cracks. And what you do to that, you can go and chalk it and then just paint it. And if you're in the chat, if you would hit that thumbs up for me, I would appreciate it. So all I'm gonna do is, like I said, paint around it. I have painted it white at the bottom. I was gonna do a black, but then I do have gray also, hints of gray on my deck. So I decided instead of doing it black, I would do it gray. So if you have old items and you may not wanna go ahead and redo them, maybe a friend would like to redo that item. Like I said, this was my girlfriend's, and she was gonna put it in the trash, and I said, no, I can put that on my back deck, and it would really be a nice decor item. So here I am, making it new again. Thank those in the chat. I do see 3 people. Thank you for coming in. If you would hit that thumbs up for me, please. So what I'll do is when I get here to the edge of it, what I'll do is I'll take this part so I won't get that gray paint on there. And of course, I will have to go over this again. This is just the first coat, so I will go over it again. And you could spray paint this. I just uh, decided to paint it. I wanted to give it a thicker layer. Thank you for sharing it out, Patty. I appreciate that. You know how the watch time is, and trying to get my watch time up, and this is a good way to do it, is doing live, because I'm always doing something constantly. So I decided I'll start doing it live instead of just doing it and showing it after I do it. I'll do it and show the whole process. And it'll give the subscribers a chance to see how easy it is to make something new again. And I pat this to get in all of those cracks to make sure I do not have any cracks. And as I said, I'll go over this again. I'll probably only do two coats on it because it's really taken good. So um, I truly do not think a third coat will be necessary. Some of the smaller cracks of it is a little harder to get into. Do you have anything coming up, Miss Petty, outside of your walking? Are you having cooking live? Hello, Tamika. Thank you for joining in. So as I said, I'm going to do this first layer of this bottom, but when I go to do this bottom layer here, what I'm going to do is tape it so it won't get on the white that I've already finished. And I will be doing that white over again, putting a second coat on it. And as I said, I'll caulk any areas that may need a little caulk in them. The linen the throwaway lantern. It's a very large lantern that she was throwing away. And I think I may put that on my balcony because it's very large and I do not have a large light up there at this time. And down here I have quite a few. So that lantern is probably gonna go on my balcony. Are you all preparing your decks for the summer, or your porches, or for the spring? I've jumped a hole. I'm supposed to be cutting grass. I'm going to keep you busy, Tamika. If I got to be busy, why not keep you busy? Oh, okay, so you have started. That's great. You know, the earlier you start, I think it's better because you can get it started, get it over and done with, then you have more time to sit back and enjoy. If you spend the whole spring getting ready and you only get to enjoy it during the summer, you don't get as much time to sit out and enjoy. So I like to do it early so I can enjoy a part of the spring and summer. Well, yes, it was. We had terrible rains here too for a while, but thankful that for the last few days, it's really been great. Now, the other Saturday, it was a little cold, but it was not raining, so I can put a little sweater on and still work when it's, a little chilly. But when it's raining, it's kind of hard for me to work outside. And this is an acorn. My friend, she had it on her front porch, and it had faded and totally different color than what I'm painting it. And so she had got a couple of new items, and she said, before I throw this away, I'm going to call you because I know what you can do with it. And I said, well, I'm glad you didn't throw it away. I'll just spruce it back up and give it another life. Thank you, Tamika. My girlfriend always telling me, you got too much energy. You got too much energy. I tell her I have to keep going. I can't sit still. Do I'll get nothing done by relaxing. Do you do crafts, Tamika, Miss Patty? So you love being still, Tamika? My girlfriend does too. She loves being still too. I'm the type person that I can't sit still for too long. It just, uh, I'm retired and I've been retired for several years, but sitting still is not something I can do. So you tried to do crafts? Okay. Yes, Miss Petty. I heard you talking about your daughter the other day on your walk. Wow. She seems to be very amazing. I always wanted to do real estate, but uh, and I thought about it after I retired, but never got around to it. But I have a few friends that are in the that are realtors, and I've actually went in and helped them with some staging of the homes that they have up on the market to just get it sold quicker. Oh, really, Miss Patty? Say, Tamika, if it's something that doesn't require the uptick, keep you all for it. That's my friend. That's my girlfriend. She always says, I'm going to buy whatever I can just stick out there and don't have to fool with it. Well, I've got that painted all the way around. Like I said before, I do this, the bottom of it, I'm going to tape it off here to make sure that I don't get that gray paint on it. And sometimes I have those little butterfingers. Okay, Miss Patty. Okay. Yes, it's looking a little refreshed now. And I have pictures of the before. So I will put those up. I'll do a short that will show the before pictures of it, how it looked before I started working with it. How's the weather where you all are? Is it warm today or cloudy? Or, like I said, I didn't see your walk this morning, Miss Petty, but you did walk, so I'm assuming you all have pretty good weather. Oh, you're in Louisiana, Tamika. Didn't they have a tornado or something not long ago? I thought I seen something on TV. Just gonna go back and look and see if I have missed any little holes as you go around. So I'll let it dry and go back and I see quite a few. But thank God, Tamika, that it didn't hit where you are. 64 degrees now, but was 57. Okay, I think we supposed to get up to 70 today, so I'm gonna take advantage of the day. The power was out for the day after for about 6 hours. Wow. Excuse me. Well, I'm glad that everything is okay. So what I've done here, I'm sorry, I have went ahead and put the first coat on it. I'm gonna let it dry. I do have to go back around here. Of course, as I said, once I tape it, and I'll tape it and go ahead and get this bottom part and get it painted. And when I'm finished, I'll come back and show you all how it came out and what it looks like. I want to thank each one of you for coming along with me this morning as I try to refresh this acorn. And I thank you for all of your support. Thank you, Tamika. And I'm going to be seeing you all in my next video. Again, thank you. And you all be safe.